This time on Shiny Squirrel Club, Rick plunges headfirst into the abyss to swap out the antenna on his Galaxy S22 Ultra, all the while pondering if he should breathe.
Shiny Squirrel Club.
All right, we're getting somewhere now. Got my shiny squirrel. Okay, I'm about to try something new. I've never actually repaired a phone, at least not on my own. It appears as though I have a disconnected antenna. Online it says that there's that if you drop an S22, you can disconnect power. It looks to be a fairly new phone. It was resold as a new phone, and I think whoever had it before probably had the same issue, and that is the tower can occasionally talk to my phone, but my phone doesn't talk to the T-Mobile tower. I had an S21 that talked to the tower fine, and S22 should talk to the tower fine, but so the phone will reach out, and most of the time it can't find the tower and register with the tower, but the radio part of it appears to be working. It just all points to being antenna. In my usual fashion of believing that I'm Neo from the Matrix, I watched a few YouTube videos, and now I feel like I can do it.
I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
I don't know if I can or not. It could be that the entertainment value of this video is watching me fail miserably, but I did get an antenna pack. Let's get a close-up of that from eBay. And I should be able to take off the back of this phone and replace an antenna here and an antenna here. The hardest part is actually taking the back off of the phone, because the back is actually glass for some reason, even though it looks like anodized aluminum. I think they probably make it out of glass to make it dent resistant, but also it probably does better with the antennas probably do better if they're not encased in metal. I remember when the iPhone 2 came out, it was all metal, and there's a little gap on this side, and this one's got a gap too, right here and right here. You're not gonna be able to see this, but can I get a focus here? Nah. So there's little gaps here, and there's another one down here, and I think that is to let the radio talk. And if you covered up on the iPhone 2, if you covered up that gap, it would actually cut off the antenna, and it wouldn't work. That was a big issue. So the biggest thing is that the back piece is glass. There are two ways that YouTube videos show to take it off. One is just to put a razor blade or put a fine tool and pull it up all the way around. But the official, like the iFixit videos, show that you should put a heat pad on the phone itself and sort of warm up the glue. So that's what I'm going to try to do. What I've done, and I'll show you in a minute, is I've filled up a sock with rice because some AI told me you could do that. Fill up a sock with rice, heat it up in the microwave, put it on the phone, and then let's get to it and see if I can get it open. I think once I get it open, once I get the back off, the repairs should be fairly easy. What I've got here is a sock that was, it's nylon on the top and it's cotton down here. AI didn't say nylon, but I thought the nylon would hold the rice but have less insulation between the hot rice and the phone. Let's give it 3 or 4 minutes, I think. Alright then, now for the nerve-wracking part of this, to see if I can actually pull this up without breaking the back of my phone. So, let's just see if I can pull that up. I think what I need is a camera close-up of this. Okay, let's see if I can... Not wanting to pull. Ooh, I got a little bit of that under it. That's interesting. Perhaps that's what this tool's made for. I don't know. I just bought them from AliExpress. I don't know what it's made for. Oh, look at that. I am cutting adhesive. So I've definitely got something under there. Ooh, I heard the crackle and peel. I hear it. All right, so I'm going to leave this under here. Well, let's see how much farther I can go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Holy crap. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. I'm going to shut off my monitor so I stop looking at it. I've never done anything like this. Holy crap. All right, so I do know that my antenna is here and my antenna is over here. I do know that I need to pull this plate off the battery, I think. I'm not sure why, though. I think it's because I need to pull this out to get to here, which is under some sort of battery tray thing. So I don't know if I might need to heat this up. I don't know, boy. That cheap little, I don't even know what monitor to look at. This cheap little spudger thing is actually nice for doing this for sure. I don't know. Be sure to put in the comments what the hell I'm doing wrong here. Pop that up. Oh, look at that. All right. Now, I have to get this wire out of here, which let's see if I pull this screw out. I don't have anything to put my screws in. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's take a look at, how are we doing here? Let's take a look at what I got. And then that can help us decide which pieces we need to do what with. Yeah, those aren't supposed to be stuck together. Okay. So this piece is going to bend over, and it's just a little cap connector there. So I may not have needed to pull off the battery at all. I might need to get a better screwdriver. All right. What the hell did I just throw on the floor? Son of a gun. Oh, I just knocked my other antenna off. That's great. This is the problem, is I get hyper-focused and I start to tune out all the other things around the thing I'm focused on. And that's when disasters start to happen. So, looks like I can pull that up. So if I can pull that up, I should be able just to get this, yeah, get that battery, get that antenna connection out. And there's that antenna connection. That's good. I'm going to go get a better screwdriver. Okay, Phillips screwdriver. Let's, all right. That appears to be unscrewing. All right. Oh, that just pulls right out. So hopefully I can just put this right back in. Fingers crossed. Guns at the ready, arms to the side. I got it. Go ahead and put this screw back in. I hope this works. I'm so afraid that I'm going to do all of this, and I'm going to fire it up, and it still won't find the tower. And then it will ruin my day. It'll absolutely ruin my day, because that's the kind of defeat that ruins my day. I felt that click in. Does it look like it's clicked in? It does look like it's clicked in. So let's get these screws back in before I lose them, which I always do. Now, the funny thing is, I've got a silicone mat. I've got a little electronics repair lab over there. It's terrible to film in, so I'm out here. And what did I not bring from that? My little silicone mat with all the little magnetic holes for shorting screws that you pull out of cell phones. What? I got excited. The planning ahead works great until you get too excited, and then you forget everything that you planned ahead about. All right, so what do I need to do to replace this one? I think the one thing we do is pray that it's... Oh!
This was the moment Rick realized he'd have to unscrew every single screw he'd just put in, because even the best laid plans need a backup plan.
Okay, let's take some screws out. Let's take some screws out. That's the slowest. Let's take some screws out. And this antenna just lifts into there. We pop that down. Oh, that clicked. Nerve-wracking. I need to breathe, but then you can hear me breathe, and that's embarrassing. I'm torn between breathing to be relaxed and not being embarrassed about how loud my breathing is. Thank God for magnetized screwdrivers. Okay. Whew. Now let's put this back together. Fold this back up, plug that in, get that, and try to reseal all of this. I know when my brother and I tried to fix a phone, he had some stuff that you could put on there. It's like special cell phone adhesive tape. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out if the damn thing works. We're going to find out if it even turns on, but let's find out. Let's see what's going on. So far, so good. Hey, everybody, let's watch my phone boot up. So after testing, I found that the antenna fix didn't actually solve the problem. It still doesn't talk to the tower. Did I fail? I don't think so. I think I really wanted to replace the antenna. I think I successfully dismantled a Galaxy S22 Ultra, replaced antenna parts, put it back together again, and it was working as well as it did before. And it was really a big dopamine rush to be able to pull that apart and put it back together, even though it didn't fix the problem. So I bought another one, works fine. But if I ever have to take that one apart and replace something and put a new battery in it or replace the USB-C port, I know I can do it, and I feel comfortable doing that. I also feel really comfortable telling you that you can probably do it too. I didn't rehearse this. I think I've taken apart one phone before in my life. It's just something I could do by watching enough YouTube. There was one YouTube video that helped me. The channel was It's Been Repaired and Everything Reviewed. There's a link in the description. With enough help from the YouTube maker community, I was able to try to repair my phone. I was successful in learning how to take apart a phone, replace some parts, and put it back together and not actually break it. So that's great. That's why I'm here. That's what I want to share. That's what was cool for me today. Squirrel Club is not about fixing phones. It's about this ADHD wackadoo who got excited about something and decided to share it with you. And that's what we're doing. If that appeals to you, please subscribe.
Shiny Squirrel Club.